everyone, welcome to episode 88 of the ThinkTank podcast. I am Jam.
Jess.
And how are we doing today?
Ask me next week. I'm just kidding. Fine, I guess. I don't know. I've been working, so, like, for things that should have probably ended but haven't. And I'm tired, man. I'm tired,
man.
I spent, like, I don't even know, like, the last couple of days have been, like, 12 hours each day of doing just, like, some BS that is unnecessary, but we did them.
I understand.
It's fine. I mean, we look like rock stars because we've gotten all this stuff for them done. And in my book, that's what matters because we look like champions, and some of their
you are
team
champions.
looks not like champions.
You are champions, so I'm gonna say it.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Well, yeah. In my case, I'm basically fully recovered from my cold.
That's
if
great.
My voice cracks or just like goes down, that's Jacques.
Don't worry about it. It's just Jacques.
That's my low voice persona. That's Jacques. It's actually like a running, like, recurring joke within my group of friends and family back home. Like, whenever I have a cold or whatever and my voice just like goes deeper because of it, I was like, this is Jacques.
Hello.
It's not Jan, it's Jacques.
Jacques.
My knee is doing like somewhat better. I can actually walk without looking like I'm constipated all the time, which is great.
That's great. We love that.
Still waiting to get that MRI done, but like insurance stuff is out of my control.
Right.
So, but at least I am somewhat normally functioning, which is an improvement from the past 2 episodes.
Heck yeah, it is.
And we decided to make this weekend a whole like wedding anniversary celebration.
Love that. Celebrate as much as you can.
1 year.
Crazy.
If you're a longtime viewer, you know that a year ago I got married. And now we're here. Still don't have my green card, but now we're here.
Well, some things are in progress. It's government. Like, what do you
I want to work, man. I have expressed this feeling to go back to translating, or like, heck, even go back to like being a pharmacy tech.
Yeah.
I just want to work.
Fair enough.
I want to have the freedom of participating in the household finances and be less of a burden. Because like, even though my husband, like Jacob, says you're not a burden, it's fine, blah blah blah, I still feel like a burden because I am a functioning adult that is currently not allowed to work.
True.
I can't even stream because since I'm an affiliate, it doesn't stop anyone from like subscribing, donating bits, and blah blah blah, and I'm not allowed to earn anything. And so this hobby of mine has been put on hold for almost 2 years now. So I'm bored. Long story short, I'm bored.
I feel like, if you find something that you love and, you find your, I don't want to use this term, but like, quote unquote, purpose in your life. And when it's taken away from you, that's like, I get it. It's very hard.
Because, like, put it into perspective. I do have my bachelor's degree in translation.
Yeah.
But I've wanted to become a translator since I was 12.
Right.
I'm 25 and I still cannot fully practice my dream job.
Right.
Because of delays in government paperwork. Yeah.
Governments they'll get you.
They're like, we're gonna make this faster. I was like, no, you're making this longer.
Way longer, way slower.
And I'm just like, I'm from Canada. Like, your neighbors?
They don't care. They don't know what that is. They literally don't know what that is. They think...
the running joke is that Canada doesn't exist?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Like, okay.
Here we are.
There's this TikTok that says, what does a Tell me a time that an American said something dumb to you about your country or about like other countries.
I have a lot.
That TikTok, listen, if you go through it, it's quite
like no offense.
Oh,
to like
some offense.
Well, like no offense, because like a lot of it also stems from like their education system being worse than the rest of the world.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So
that's fair.
like offense, but no offense.
Google is free. Like I don't listen.
I saw a couple TikToks of like a Canadian asking their American friends like some like very basic Canadian facts like trivia, and it was kind of sad.
I mean, yeah, it's fine if you don't like necessarily know things about each of the provinces. Like, fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But like, at least know that Toronto is not the capital.
And it's also not the only province in Canada. Like the middle section. What do you think happens? Like we just
the middle section, the east, like the further east section, the further west section, the northern section.
All of the sections? I don't know.
All of the sections at this point. Also, Toronto is like one of the worst cities in Canada, but
facts. I mean, that's coming.
Fun, but don't live there.
No, that's coming from a Quebecer and a West Coaster, so.
Well, I've been to Toronto, and I have like
Toronto too.
Yeah, and I have like family that live in Ontario.
Yeah, my dad I think gave us a tainted view of Toronto because he grew up in Sudbury and then did school in Toronto, like went to U of T. He has a different perspective on that.
My family lives in the like the suburbs of Ottawa, which is definitely like top tier. Right. If you're gonna because like there's just a bus ride from Ottawa, and Ottawa is like it's a dope city. Like it's really pretty. There are like some stuff to do. It's not too like hectic.
Yeah.
I love like I prefer Ottawa to Toronto, even though Toronto obviously has a lot more to offer.
Yeah. I mean, like Toronto. The thing is, like, you don't have to live in the greater city of Toronto. You can live in, like, Hamilton or, like, any of the other cities that are surrounding Toronto.
Yeah, don't live in Toronto. Not recommend.
It's also so expensive. It's, like, rated one of the top most expensive cities in Canada.
And it's not even that good.
No, Vancouver is a very close either second or first on that
list. I would like 100% live like in Montreal because I grew up in the suburbs, but like Montreal is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
And like from like a tourist point of view, I've had like American friends that went to Montreal, and they're like it's one of my favorite cities in Canada.
It's got a really pretty like view of everything, you know.
I'm proud of my city, I guess. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of stuff to do.
Oh, for sure. I don't discredit that. Listen,
going to like old Montreal in the winter is like one of the best things. Yeah.
If you've seen pictures, it's like it's gorgeous. I've only seen pictures. That's what I'm saying out loud.
I've been a lot. Like there's a bunch of museums. You get to go to like the science center, which is also like really nice, and then the old port is really cool. So
I mean, it's always a running joke like in Canada about like Quebec in particular.
Oh yeah, I know we're like the most like second to like Ontario, or like the most mean province. Like I am fully aware.
I think also like on the hated list, you guys are at the top of that list.
Oh yeah, just because of the whole French thing. And... But at the end of the day, because like in Quebec, you have the people that call themselves like Quebecer, like Québécois. And you have the people that consider themselves Canadian above Québécois.
Right.
I'm the second group.
Yeah, the Canadian.
I am a Québécois.
Of course.
Like, don't get me wrong. I was born there. I grew up there.
Yeah.
I lived like literally all of my life there until I was like 24.
Right.
but I will not like go around and be like, oh hi, my name is Jan, I'm from Quebec. Because a lot of people like a lot of people outside of the country will not know where the fuck Quebec is.
No, they can't point it out on a map.
I'm just like, hi, I'm Jen, I'm French Canadian. So that gives like because that is true. My first language is French, and I'm Canadian.
Context.
So like, if I have a weird accent or my intonation is wrong on some words, you know why. And I don't have to explain myself all over again.
True.
Makes it easier for me.
Facts. Okay, sorry about the rant about Canada.
I mean, Canadian Thanksgiving.
It's Canadian Thanksgiving. We were giving you some history lessons on Canada.
Also, why it's in October? Because our harvest season is earlier, for one. There you go. Canadian Thanksgiving fact.
That's how you know. Listen, here's the thing. October is the right time to have Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, but like...
also, October is such a nice month. Like, I think across the country, like in Canada, October is such a nice month.
It's such a nice month, and you get like all the leaves are changing.
You get to go apple picking.
Exactly.
Pumpkin picking.
Plus, November already has a holiday. So like October had no holidays except for Thanksgiving. So we needed an extra holiday in October. Hence Thanksgiving. I don't need 12 holidays in November.
But like America. Also like American Thanksgiving, like if it was at the beginning of November, I would understand. But it's literally at the end.
Yeah, it's weird. And then you
so
have,
like they're like,
December.
oh, we have the Thanksgiving parade, and they're like, oh, it's not Christmas.
We don't have a parade. I don't think. I've never had a parade.
But I mean, the parade is nice. I mostly like it a lot because for the longest time, Pentatonix was performing Christmas music on the parade.
Right.
And you know how much I love Pentatonix.
I do.
Anyway,
happy Thanksgiving.
We have a crazy, happy Canadian Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, then have fun. If you don't, well, happy day off.
Exactly.
Because that's what it is. It's a day off on a Monday. It's a long weekend, and then you get a shorter work week.
It's beautiful. It's perfect.
But yeah, this week we have a pretty special fun episode.
Yeah, we have a pretty fun episode for you guys this week.
So if you listen or watched last week's episode, Jess, Lenny, and Kat had a fun little game while they were in Vancouver, and we're gonna do it here on the podcast towards the end because we have a couple things to celebrate for BTS before we go into it.
Yes.
First things first, happy birthday, Jimin.
Happy birthday, Jimin!
Our sweet boy.
Oh, our sweet angel boy. I love you so much, Jimin. What can be said about Jimin? Because that
hasn't been said already, you mean?
Facts. Again, like he is such a special person, and I know ARMY feels the exact same way. He is the
number one comfort human.
Yeah, number one comfort human, especially BTS and for the members and for ARMY. The way that he has the ability to be so selfless and so caring and just like loving is
and I think unreal. I said that for his birthday last year too.
Anyway,
but yeah, I think I said this like last year for his birthday. But what's really, really impressive with Jimin that he's just himself, and he's like he doesn't feel like, at least now, he doesn't feel as pressured to be like truly himself even in public and stuff, and that's very, very admirable.
Absolutely.
I love this bean.
Yeah, we love Jimin in so many different ways. So I hope you have a great birthday, Jimin.
Love you, Jimin.
Love you,
Jimin-shi.
And here's obviously my little insert for Jimin's birthday. Enjoy.
It's so good as usual.
Yeah, thanks. I try.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, we got the behind the scene from the White House.
We did. It's again like with the behind the scenes stuff. I always love seeing that. Mr. Jo Hosak, really just like killing it. With like bossing the members around, like Choreo King, like doing all this like you should speak and then you should speak. It's honestly, it's great. I love seeing them at work. I know how nervous they were to talk to the president. And
yeah, because that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal, and to have like the recording and like all this kind of stuff, like it's a big deal. And the fact that they got to do that and speak about issues that are affecting ARMY, and Jimin, of course, talking about that it was great to represent ARMY because we are so diverse. We have so many people who are a part of ARMY, and the fact that they were able to represent us means a lot to them, and obviously means a lot to us. Such a sweet boy.
The babies.
The babies.
I mean, they're obviously not babies, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. So it was, again, like a really great behind the scenes. The links will be down below in case you missed it. But yeah.
Okay. Last night,
or
the
I guess
TMA.
Yes, TMA was.
Woo!
Oh boy.
The chaos
was amazing.
The award show chaos that we missed so much.
We have missed the Bangtan award show chaos. I love it so much. I've obviously like missed them all together, and plus having ARMY there, like, come on. It was pure Bangtan, and I absolutely freaking love it. If you missed it, they won a bunch of awards, which we'll go into which ones. And they performed Youth and Yet to Come, which was amazing and so cute.
So also the new mics. Tay, the red. Also, it's kind of an unexpected color for Tay.
It really is, because Hobie's usually the one that has the red mic.
Yeah, and like whenever like Tay goes like red for like clothes or like hair, it's usually like really, really bright.
Yes, yeah.
And he went like a very subdued, like burgundy, and of course he got the in-ears to match.
So good.
And then Yoongi with the silver mic.
Yes, surprise. Like I thought he would.
I mean, Hobie with the white mic.
It's kind of surprising that they just like mixed up all their mics, because like Yoongi particularly has had his black sparkly mic even
for the longest time.
Yeah, even when Jin changed from pink to white, he still had the black one. Like
also Jin is back to pink.
I mean,
which we love to see.
Pink King, let's be honest.
Yeah, Judy is still like sky blue.
Yeah, he's still blue. JK, I think is still.
It's still like a purplish.
Purple. Yeah, it's in the purple like family.
Yeah, and Jimin is back to like silver, like sparkly silver. Yeah.
And Hobie, what did he?
He's white.
White, yeah.
It's a white mic, yeah.
Which is so surprising from him.
Bless you.
Which is so surprising from Hobie. Like usually he's the one to go very colorful.
Yeah.
So to have like
I like it.
White, I like it.
I like it.
It's a good time. I was having fun.
Also, Jimin's brown hair.
Oh, sir. Like, just run me over with a truck. Like,
he was like, it's my birthday, I'm going brown.
I love it. Listen, Bangtan and dark hair colors, just amazing. And all of them have like this really long hair, which I'm
I think like
enjoying.
Jimin was the one with like the shortest hair, and it's still very long.
It's still very long. I love it. Like, give me more of this. I'm having such a great time.
Yeah.
You know,
I have some speculations, but I don't want to talk about them on the podcast. I'll tell you after we record.
Yeah. I also just love, like, when they were receiving their awards, they talked a lot, calling us the 8th member of BTS. Bless, first of all.
Host interrupting Jake. Let the man speak.
Let him speak. Also, like, Junie talking about, you know,
how he wants to touch us
everywhere. Honestly, my thought was home.
And then he goes to post his. He goes fucking post him in the back.
I can't.
With the Dory.
It's enough. Like, how dare you post that? Like, you're just riling us up. Also, Dory, listen, you move those eyes sideways, girl, and I will come after you. Okay?
Have you seen the edit?
I've seen them. I have seen them. My favorite one has to be
Dory has seen some stuff.
She's seen it. She's absolutely seen it. My favorite one is his fish chime with her at the bottom of it. Like, enough. Also, like, him saying, you know, them saying, like, wanna be our, like, forever artist, I think is just, of course, like, you are always our forever artist. That will never change, ever.
I mean, they've said it, like, once you get into BTS, you're kind of there forever. It. I mean, you said it so nicely, and I cannot replicate that.
I know, no, yeah. I also, you know, like, their humbleness of being like, I didn't think we would win any of these awards, to be honest, because we didn't really put out music this year. I was like, are you out of your mind?
Also, Junie acknowledging that we lost sleep over voting.
I mean, it's our way. Like, I don't know.
Oh, have you seen the video of Jimin telling ARMY to go to bed?
Yes. Oh my god. Y'all are funny.
It's like, go to sleep.
Go sleep.
Go to sleep.
I'm just like, listen, I'll go to sleep when I'm ready.
Also, Yoongi's little jumping in the air was also really cute.
So cute. Also, Junie, you know, being Junie and giving us so much praise and thanks and speaking in English at one point for all of us.
Junie, we don't deserve it, but thank you.
But thank you. I think, you know, it's been like a hard year, just like overall for them. And, you know, them talking about like, we want to be better, we want to do this, we want to do that. I think those things will come, and like Junie said, I can't wait for them to show what they're really like in Busan on Saturday.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be amazing.
Before we go into BTS's awards, I believe TXT also won some awards, so congratulations to them.
Congrats to TXT as well. I caught some of their performance, and as per usual, amazing. But yeah, it was a very interesting evening of really fun stuff.
Yeah, NCT Dream won a couple.
Yes, NCT was also performing. Who else?
Oh, Kepler
was performing.
Kepler won also an award.
Yeah.
I'm going through the Les Seraphim, New Jeans, and IVE took the Rookie of the Year awards.
Of course, that deserved. New Jeans should have been on that list and definitely deserved.
Yeah, they totally. Also, their outfits not on board, but love New Jeans. They're so good.
There's a lot of styling choices, especially for female groups, that I'm always like.
But
why?
Also, I think one of the reasons that New Jeans is so popular, apart from the fact that their like debut like EP was amazing. They're like portrayed as actual teenagers.
Yes, yeah.
So
it's very relatable.
It's refreshing too.
Yes, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Psy won a hot stage of the year.
Yes, he won that.
And he took a
for
photo
that.
with Yoongi.
He did, yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah, all of their Instagram posts, like from post awards, was really cute and sweet. Minus Junie. How dare you?
No, he gave us the bad picture instead.
Oh my god! Like, why?
I was not okay. Won some awards as well.
Oh yes, yeah, I did see. I don't think they.
I'm going through this really quick before we go into like the awards that
BTS won.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm really happy. Like some of my favorite groups and artists won a bunch of stuff, so I'm really happy.
It was a fun time. Like some of the performances, I was like, meh. Like NCT did a really good job, but also their suits were really just so tight that they couldn't do the choreo very well. They were good performers, like absolutely totally good.
ITZY also won one of the Artists of the Year award. Right. Love ITZY, love them.
Yes,
I saw their video with the award on their Instagram or TikTok. Yeah, both. They're so adorable.
So cute. Love them.
All right, so BTS
7 awards, baby.
That's So they won Artist of the Year, the grand prize.
Yeah.
And then they won Artist of the Year, the other award.
The other one.
They won Idol Plus Popularity Award. Global Fan Star.
Yeah, that one I think is voted.
There's Fan Star Most Voted.
Again, we voted for that.
Fan Star Choice.
Voted again.
And then Fan Star Individual Choice for Jimin.
The way that they carried Jin out was freaking hilarious.
As they should, not gonna lie.
And like
they did like the whole like security guard thing like they did with Yoongi that one time.
So funny. And the entire like stadium cheering Jin's name, like I was just like, oh, deserved. Jinny. Love you. Absolutely deserved.
So yeah, that was totally deserved, and like having them back on the award show is so nice.
It's so good. What I mean, I don't like, getting up at 3 a.m, but
well, I didn't. So.
I didn't. I watched everything later, but
yeah.
Also like
it's like also considering the fact that we have to like get up at that time to watch the concert. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, on to the exciting part of this episode, the BTS song Showdown.
Yes, it's
Let me open the document.
Showdown time. I don't know why we put ourselves through this, but we're doing it. So
we're doing it for fun.
We're doing it for fun. Obviously, like BTS's discography as a total, all of them are my favorite.
That's also a lot. That's also a lot.
A lot. So like, don't like take this as like I'm bashing or like we're bashing other songs because that's not what it is.
Like it's like subjective.
Yeah.
2, we love all of their songs anyway.
All of them.
And there's just like for any artist, there's just some songs that you just want to put on repeat sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is like for fun. So.
And it's also like at this moment because like sometimes with like specific categories, you're like, oh, like at this moment it's this, but like maybe in 3 months it would be different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to play along, I will probably make a PDF of the document that I created. So if you want to play, it'll be in the description down below. And then let us know in the comment section what all of your choices were, because I'm really interested to see everybody's choices. Maybe I'll make like an Instagram game out of it if you guys want.
Oh, that would be really fun, actually.
Yeah, so we could see like what everybody thinks. So let us know down below. And we'll make that happen. Anyway, let us get on to the game.
Okay, so the first category is we're going through favorite solo song. Now, bear in mind, for this category, it's only like solo songs on BTS albums.
Yes.
And we're gonna go into fan chant order.
We are. That's the order that I've made it in.
So the first one is, which one of Junie's solo song is your favorite?
Yes. So we have Reflection, Trivia Love, or Intro Persona.
Do you already have yours?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mine is Trivia Love.
Mine is Persona.
Oh, interesting.
I love Trivia Love, but like Persona always gets me hyped up.
Fair enough.
And like whenever I listen to it in the car, I'm like, let's go!
Let's go! Reflection definitely has a special spot. I feel the entirety of the Wings album is a really special album. You know, they were going through a lot at that time, and I think a lot of those things were reflected within that album. And Reflection is no exception to that. But for me, it's Trivia Love because part of it is like the rap in that song is so good. I Live So I Love, like, come on, that's iconic.
Yeah.
Lyricism.
Also, like Persona for me just like has a special place because it's technically my first like
ARMY album.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I get it.
Boy With Love is my ARMY song.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I think also part of the Trivia Love is the one performance that they did on tour where he invites them all up on stage and they all sing backup for him. Like, oh, it's iconic.
This song has a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
sure.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jin, we have Awake, Epiphany, and Moon.
This one is really hard. Well, I mean, they all hard, but
super hard. You have no idea how hard this is. I do have my choice.
I also have my choice.
Okay, you go first this time.
Epiphany.
Okay. Why?
There's just something so freaking special about the lyrics to this song that I don't know, when I feel at my lowest, you just like put it on and you're like,
yeah,
this is kind of what I needed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
And also, like, at this very moment, like, I played in the car the other day, and I was just, like, belting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when we were in band, that song came on, and all three of us were like, I'm the one that she loves. If you can't belt Epiphany, I don't want it.
It's really just like one of those songs where you just, like, yeah, I need to love myself more.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, Jin's vocals, like, excuse me.
Sir, send me into a different dimension.
It's just like, bye.
All of these songs have very particular spots within my
I was like, oh wait,
heart.
no, Moon, no, Epiphany.
I know.
It's really
like,
hard.
This is why this game is hard, is because you can only pick one. So mine is gonna be Awake. Because I think, you know,
just like I get it.
Yeah, like Wings being my like first comeback album has a very special place, but also Awake was the first time that we actually got to like hear all of them solo by themselves.
Yeah.
And Awake is just so heartbreaking and
it's gut-wrenching.
Yeah, there's just something about it that every time I listen to it, I just want to cry. Like, not even like
oh my
nice
god,
crying.
When
but,
Epiphany came up in the car the other day, Awake played right after, and I was like, oh,
my heart. Like, it makes me want to sob because I honestly, I get it. Like, I really understand that feeling of not being enough and being like very disheartened about the path that, you know, you've chosen and you're not even sure if you can do it or like be in this position. And so as like a intro solo song, it hits hard, and that's why it's my favorite. Min Suga is next.
I don't even want to choose one, but I have to.
You have to. If I had to, you have to.
I mean, also you should probably know which one it is.
I have a suspicion.
Okay, I'll let you guess mine also.
So the choices for Suga is First Love, Trivia Seesaw, and then interlude Shadow. I already know that it's Seesaw. Like, I already know. For Jan, that it's Seesaw.
I literally have it tattooed on me.
Yeah. Seesaw, oh man, this is also very hard because First Love is so good. Like,
because like you also need to know that like I have a First Love phone case.
Yeah. The piano, like, it's too much.
Also, my blood sugar is here.
Trivia Seesaw is iconic. Like, that red look on him will always forever be living rent free.
And like, even though like this song is like mainly about like actual like relationship and stuff, like the lyrics, it's like themselves can be attributed to like a lot of things. So like, the reason why I got a seesaw tattoo is for my own like up and down with like my illness and like my anxiety. And so it has like a lot of meaning. Like, yes, it's an amazing song, but also you're able to like attribute it to like whatever you're battling with.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Interlude Shadow is also just so...
I love Shadow.
Oh, man. Like, there's just so many layers to that song. What can be said about it? It's just so good. Like, the rap in that is just so hard. There's so much layering to, you know, how much you want to be all of these things, but like ultimately, does it even matter if you're famous, if you're a rock star, if you're at the top? Like, does that even matter ultimately in the grand scheme of life?
I'm just like, as much as I love like all three of them equally and not so equally, Seesaw, I feel from like an ARMY point of view, is easier to relate to.
For sure, for sure.
Because First Love is like very not centered, that's not the word I want to use, but it's like very much for Yoongi.
Right.
And Shadow is very much for Yoongi, but for like idols and like BTS in general, because of the whole like famous thing.
Yeah.
Whereas Seesaw, like, you can be anyone and relate to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Which is also partly why it's my choice.
Yeah.
Is that also your choice? You didn't tell us which one it was.
I did not. I'm sneaky like that. I agree. I think my choice is also Seesaw. Between the lyrics, the iconic fits, the choreography, and just the music as its own entity is just so, like, it really lifts you up in a way. Like, even though the song is very much about the ups and downs of things, I think the conclusion of the beat and the message is that even though things are up and down, they'll always level out. You know? So my choice...
Also, it was one of the first songs where Yoongi was actually singing, not
it's
just
true,
rapping.
yeah. The vocal quality in that is...
Yeah, I love my man.
My man.
You know, this dude right here.
That one. It's that one.
Also, this one.
All right. J to the Hope is next.
Cool.
So we have Intro Boy Meets Evil, Mama, Just Dance, and Outro Ego. This is hard.
I actually found this one a little bit easier.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I love all of them, but I have like an obvious favorite for...
I feel like, okay, so Mama, I think, is dedicated to his mom. So, like, part of me is like, this is not really a song for us. It's a song for J-Hope and his mom. And then we have Boy Meets Evil, which is a very interesting intro to the Wings album, to be perfectly honest with you.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean. So we got some cool... I feel like that one is very much like a dance track.
Also, they're all very different.
They're very different.
They're all very different.
I would say the closest is Just Dance and Ego in terms of like the way that the beats flow. So Just Dance is iconic, let's be honest here. It's top tier, J-Hope. And Outro Ego, to end an album that's all about, you know, trying to find yourself and thinking that you can't do this anymore, but that there's hope at the end of that line. So to end that album, like Map of the Soul 7 with Ego, first of all, iconic. Second of all, genius. And the fact that we know that that was going to be their last album really, like, for a while, really makes sense in the grand scheme of how that album is laid out.
That album is like,
it's iconic, let's be perfectly frank.
So what's your choice?
Just Dance. And the reason that it's Just Dance is because, well, it's iconic, but I got to see it live, and I never thought that I would be able to see that particular song live. It's the same with Ego. Really, it's between those two for me. But I think Just Dance takes the cake for that because of the, you know, I've watched videos of that song, but I've never got to see it live, and the fact that I got to see it live will forever be like cemented in my memory. So what's your choice?
Mine is the Ego.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I knew that.
It's just like such a pick me up.
It really is.
So that's kind of what like tilted the balance for me, because it was also between Just Dance and Ego.
Yeah.
But like once in a while, I'll just like go watch the MV.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good, and the fact that we got to see it live, like, I don't know, there's something special about that song. Again, like we've said, like it's the end of that album, but it's also just the biggest pick me up, because it really lends...
Because when you think about it, like Map of the Soul 7 was kind of like a darker album than we all expected.
Yeah.
But the like finishing, like ending the album with that song is just like, not everything's all dark.
Yeah, some things are okay.
Yeah. And Hobie is here.
Hobie is here for you. And I think it's the same with like starting with intro persona of like, who the hell am I type thing, and we sort of go through this journey, and it's like, oh yeah, that's my ego. That's
not me choosing persona and ego as my favorites.
Oh man, you just needed a shadow for the trifecta.
Yeah, but like Seesaw,
you know. Seesaw, I know. I know. Okay. Jimin, birthday boy this week. Now, we have 3 iconic songs for Jimin. Lie, Intro, Serendipity, and Filter. This is hard, but for me, I think it's easy.
Me too.
What is yours?
Serendipity.
Mine is Lie.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So for why it's Lie for me is because that is the first time we get to hear like Jimin like really going off. Like the music was so surprising to me in terms of how it's structured, because you have this like
caught in a lie. But like, I made it off tune on purpose, by the way. I'm not this bad.
Not terrible. But to have like that first part be very like this dark vocal aspect, and then the chorus comes in with this huge like opening, and his voice is just like high. It's beautiful. It's so surprising. The first time I heard it, I was like, excuse me, Park Jimin? What are we doing? That's why it's my favorite. Serendipity is a very close second, and Filter is iconic. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah,
for a second.
Sorry.
Like,
but yeah, Serendipity is my choice because his vocals are just like so angelic on this song, and I like for like a while I was just listening to it on repeat, basically, and I'm just like, it just like feels like you're being engulfed into a big hug.
Yeah, and I agree.
So, yeah, Serendipity is my one.
Amazing. Okay, Mr. Kim Tae-young, V. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
I knew it was coming. Let's be real.
Sorry. Okay, so we have Stigma, Intro Singularity, and Inner Child.
Was this easy or difficult for you?
Part of it was difficult because each of these songs is quite different from the other.
They're all different.
They're all very different. But I think for me, I think it's going to be Singularity, because the vocals that he's able to do on that song is literally insane. The deep low that he can go versus
the
like
dancing.
The dance is like really sexy. It like ooh, I was having a moment. And the fact that his vocal range is just so high in there, it really fits well with his like personality of this like jazz.
It was a good showcase of his
It
vocal.
really was. Yeah. Like Stigma is also very similar in that vein where he's got this like range of vocals, but I think he was able to show it off better in Singularity, which is why it's my choice. And what's yours?
Inner Child.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. You and Kat are the exact same. That was her choice as well.
I don't know, I just... How do I put it? Inner Child just have like... Again, like, he's able to show like a very wide range of vocals in that song as well. But again, it's just like the lyrics behind it is just so comforting.
Yeah, it's true.
A bit like in the same sense as like Serendipity is. You're just like embracing yourself, embracing your younger self, embracing like every part of yourself. And as someone who has like struggled with like a lot of self-esteem issues and stuff like that, it still kind of does. It's very comforting, and it's just like a very nice song, you know.
I know. Yeah, there's something about Inner Child, you know, this idea of like healing your younger self and accepting them for who they were, and who you are now is a very powerful thing, because I think we forget, especially if you like had a hard time growing up, or you had to grow up too fast and you left behind.
I mean, it's good to like leave the past in the past, but like also you need to accept that that was you.
Yeah.
And it's part of you, who you are now, because if that didn't happen, you wouldn't be the person you are today.
It's true.
And
no, I agree. All right,
Jungkook.
Last but certainly not least.
So we got Begin, Euphoria, and My Time. This one was really hard for me.
This is really hard.
Because I would pick all three.
Agreed.
Just like Yoongi, I would pick all three.
Agreed. There's something about... So, like, Begin, I think, is a very interesting song, like, in its entirety. Because talking about, you know, inner child, you know, growing up so fast and not exactly growing up with your parents, but having, you know, 6 other brothers who are sort of, like, guiding you through life, and growing up famous, basically, and having your childhood realistically strip away from you, really is a showcase in Begin of, you know, where's my life gonna go, and this is like the start of that journey of who I am and who I'm trying to be.
Look at you now, baby boy.
Look at you now. Euphoria really is an ARMY song. Yeah, it's really an ARMY song. I don't know what to say other than it's an ARMY song.
It's an amazing song.
Which we'll discuss later. I forgot to add it on this list, but I'm going to. Favorite ARMY song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then My Time is really, to me, it's really a extension of Begin.
That's true. It's kind of like the evolution from Begin.
It really is. And we get to see, you know, like, this is who I am. This is like where I'm gonna go. And I can't wait to see what's gonna come next, sort of vibe. And like I said, it's really an extension of this like journey we started in Begin to where we are now. Again, which is why Map of the Soul 7 is such a genius album to be their like final album before they go on this break of like, this is where my trajectory is headed. It's so hard to choose which one.
What's your choice?
I think for me, it's gotta be Euphoria. there's something about that song that every single time I listen to it, it brings me great comfort and great like energy to carry on with things. Just knowing that like he's there and he knows and he's listening and he's like, you are my cause for euphoria, but it also is like it's brought back, you know what I mean? That's why it's my choice. That was like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Okay, don't ask me anything ever again. I'm just kidding, but like that was hard. What's your choice, Jan?
It's obviously Euphoria.
Yeah.
You know how many times I put it as my BTS song of the week?
It's true. It's true. Yes.
I love all of them, especially in my time. But like, if I didn't choose Euphoria, I would have been lying to myself.
Liar. Yes. I kind of, you know, with all of these choices, as we've gone through each of their solo songs, for me, I think at this point it has to be like that gut reaction of like which one is your choice. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You have to not think too much about it, otherwise
you're gonna be stuck.
Gonna be confusing,
and it's so hard because you're like, oh, but like this happened, and this is why it's an impact to me because I had this like emotional connection to it. It's got to be a gut reaction.
We have connection, like emotional connections with all of them,
with every single song. So that's why my gut choice is Euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. What's the next category, Jess?
The next category is favorite rap line song.
God damn it.
This is very difficult because I had made.
I have my answer, but god damn it.
So I made this so that it was you only get to choose one, which is very difficult. Honestly,
it's very difficult because I have two that are like they're both number one.
Yes, I could have done a top three, but I thought it would be harder to make it just your top one. Okay, so let's go through the list here. Go ahead. Cypher Part 1, Intro School Love Affair, Cypher Part 2, Intro What Am I to You, Cypher Part 3, Killa, Cypher Part 4, Outro Her, Outro Tears, Dang, What's your choice, Jan?
Tear.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
But Dang is the other one that's like neck to neck.
So my choice
is because I love Ugh.
Oh yeah.
But Tear and Dang are superior.
For me,
I also love Cypher Part 4. I just had to say it.
Facts. If we were doing top 3, these are the 3 that are like mulling in my mind. It's Dang, Her, and Tear in no particular order. But I think my top choice, I think it's Dang for me as well. You know, it's just...
I get it.
Come on, it's iconic. And when the vocal line came out, like, oh!
Yeah, that's why Tear and Dang are like,
they're like very close.
Tied number 1 for me. Yeah. Yeah, for me, if it was a top 2, it would be like Tear, Dang, and Cypher Part 4.
Oh, yeah. I love Her as well. I think there's something so...
Oh, yeah. Her is amazing.
There's something so special about it. And all the ciphers are, like, very interesting.
Also, you could technically put Intro Nevermind, too, even though Hobi and June are not, like, prominently featured on it.
Yeah.
But they are on it. But, like, I love Nevermind. That song.
So good. So good. Okay, so vocal line is next. Which is like, it's so hard. Okay.
I mean, I have my answer, but all
right. Okay, so here we go. Outro Love in School. Outro Purpose. Outro Does That Make Sense? Outro Love Is Not Over. Outro House of Cards. Lost. Dimple or Illegal. The Truth Untold. 0 o'clock. This is so hard.
What's your choice?
Okay, so again, my top 3 if we were doing that. Love Is Not Over, House of Cards, 0 o'clock.
Okay.
Those are my 3. This is like the hardest choice probably on this list for me. Because House of Cards is just so good.
Yeah. It's very true.
but I think it's gonna be 0 o'clock. There's just something about that song that is part of my ARMY comfort list.
Oh, 0 o'clock is chef's kiss for sure.
And I have a tattoo of it. I feel like if I didn't pick 0 o'clock, it'd be weird. It was very hard to choose.
If I had a top three, it would be in no particular order because I don't want to give it away right away. Lost.
Oh, I love that
The
song.
Truth Untold.
Oh yeah.
And 0 o'clock.
Oh, that's a hard list.
But my top is The Truth Untold.
Yeah.
I have an obsession with the song. Because I have like a lot of like self-esteem and self-image issues.
Yeah.
And so especially when I got into BTS, it was like particularly bad.
Yeah.
And I would when I was sad, I would listen to that song and cry.
Yeah. That's 0 o'clock. It's just
so good. Yeah.
That's 0 o'clock for me. There's something about 0 o'clock, the idea of everything resets at 0 o'clock and it's a new day.
I mean, listening to 0 o'clock on New Year's and stuff is also super special.
It's so special. I love that that's our tradition now to do that because it's so special. What?
I spilled coffee on my face.
Oh no.
What a waste.
What a waste of coffee.
What a waste.
All right, next up on our list here is Fav Unit Song. So this is ones that are not either vocal line or rap line. It's mixing up of members.
Mixed units.
So we have Stay, which is
I love
Jin,
all of them.
RM, and JK. Fly to My Room, which is V, Jimin, J-Hope, Suga. Friends, which is V and Jimin. 4 O'Clock, which is RM and Jimin. Respect, which is RM and Suga. Tony Montana, Suga, and Jimin, and we have what is it?
Jamais vu.
Thank you
which is Hobie, Jin, and JK.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm here for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so
this one is so hard.
It's very hard.
It's so hard.
It's so hard.
Choosing just one. That's cruel.
Yeah, I know. That's Don't I know it?
If I had to make a top 3, it'd be Respect, Stay, and Jamais vu. But I have to go with Stay.
It's very hard.
It's very hard. But yeah, I'm putting my foot down. I'm going with Stay.
So for me,
I want to cry, but I'm putting my foot down.
Jamais vu, Fly to My Room, and Stay. Those are my top 3. But I think I agree with your assessment. I think Stay is the one for me.
And especially when all OT7 goes on stage and yeah.
There's something special about Stay. Honestly, the B album is iconic. There ain't no 2 cents about it.
No
it just
debate.
is.
No debate.
It's no debate at all. All right. Favorite OST. So OST I defined more as solo songs that were based on TV shows or games in this case. Or media that's associated with the song that's not a BTS album necessarily. So these are the choices.
Okay.
Stay Alive, Dream Glow, Sweet Night, Christmas Tree, A Brand New Day, It's Definitely You, Without You, August D, Tony Montana, which I included on here. I don't know why actually. That was in the wrong spot. Anyway, Over the Horizon.
I'll remove it. It's not an OST.
It's not an OST.
Oh shit.
It's not an OST.
One.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Over the Horizon, All Night, Yours, and Heartbeat.
Gosh.
It's hard.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I have a top 3.
Of course you do.
Don't worry, I will pick number 1. Okay, so we have, in my mind, Heartbeat, Sweet Night, and my last one, I think it's definitely You with V and Jin.
Okay, yeah.
But I think the OST of all OSTs has to go to Heartbeat. Period. Heartbeat, for a video game, excuse me?
Oh my god, yeah.
What the hell? Like, excuse you? Honestly, all of the songs in that album, A Brand New Day, Dream Glow, All Night, like, iconic. But Heartbeat, that bridge is just chef kisses. Like, unreal that is a video game OST. Like, you're out of your mind. Get out of here. Can't deal with it anymore.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. All right, what's yours?
Top 3. Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yours. And for the last one, I'm hesitating between It's Definitely You and Stay Alive.
Oh, I love Stay Alive too.
But I'll go with It's Definitely You. But I think my top one is going to be Yours.
Wow.
It almost was It's Definitely You. Because I love that song.
I love that song. I love that song.
But Yours just like got me.
Yeah. It makes me cry.
Yeah.
So does Heartbeat, but like in a different
way. Different reasons.
I mean, so many of these OSTs are just so good. Like, they're just amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can choose a top 3. This is a top 3 collabs, so we're not cheating actually this time. All right, so I'm gonna rapid fire through these.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, Left and Right, which is JK, Charlie Puth. Who, which is Lauv, Jimin, and Jungkook. Snowflower, Peak Boy with V. Chicken Noodle Soup with J-Hope and Becky G. That with Sugar and Psy. Girl of My Dreams, Sugar and Juice WRLD. 8, Producer Suga, and he's also on it with IU. Blueberry Eyes, Max and Suga. Suga's Interlude, which is Halsey and Suga, obviously.
Get it, my boy!
Song Request, which is Lee Sonia and Suga. OMI You, featuring Suga. My Universe, Coldplay, BTS. Boy with Love, Halsey, BTS. Make It Right, Lauv and BTS. BTS Designer and Steve Aoki on Mic Drop. BTS and Steve Aoki, Wasted on Me. BTS Nicki Minaj, Idol. Bad Decisions, BTS Benny Blanco and Snoop Dogg. BTS Megan Thee Stallion, The Butter Remix. Soul, which is RM, produced by Honey. Bad by RM featuring Eaon. Everything Goes, RM featuring Nell. Sexy No Kim, Balming Tiger featuring RM. Strange, RM and August D. Don't, Eaon and RM. And Rush Hour, Crush featuring Hope.
I had to add this one real quick because it was there.
Okay, so top 3, go.
One moment. One thing that I'm gonna do for this, actually, I'm not gonna go and pick any of the BTS songs. I'm gonna go for a top 3 where it's not their song.
Okay, alright.
Even though I love like most of them.
Yes.
I mean, I love all of them, but like there are some that would definitely make my top 3. Because there are so many that are not theirs.
Yeah.
I want to make it interesting.
All right, make it interesting.
Blueberry Eyes.
Oh yeah.
For multiple reasons. Strange.
Yeah.
And I'll go 8.
Yeah. I love that.
So Rush Hour was really close.
Really close. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. Okay. 8, obviously. Like, that song cannot be not included.
IU and Yoongi on one track. It's so
come
good.
on, it's iconic. So 8. Gosh. This is very hard.
I mean, I had to like do it the non-BTS song because like the Steve Aoki Mic Drop remix is like one of my favorite songs.
It's good. It's so good.
So I had to eliminate that
immediately. Okay. 8. You, OMI featuring Sugar. And I think my last one. Ooh, I think it's gonna be Who. Loud featuring Jimin and JK.
Yeah,
I listened to that one a lot during quarantine.
Unhealthy amount.
Yeah. His entire album was like on my quarantine playlist, like Canada and then Who.
Love is an amazing artist.
An amazing artist. And the fact that he's also like done the Make It Right remix as well, I think is just, it's an iconic thing. But those are my...
Yeah, I also needed to kind of like eliminate Boy With Love because it's my ARMY song, and I was like, I cannot pick it here.
Oh, and that's coming later.
I know.
That too. All right, so...
I was like, I need to eliminate this one.
Yes. Yes.
We made it through.
Barely. Okay, so my next category that I had decided was going to be favorite B-side tracks from each of the albums. So you can pick 3 different B-side tracks for the album. So a B-side track...
Okay, so 3 per album?
3 per album.
Okay.
Yes. So...
The first ones are not going to be too hard, but going down, it's going to get harder.
It's going to get harder. So the way that I distinguish between like title tracks and B-side tracks in our like little game here, I'm making up the rules. So if it's a title track, it has a music video attached to it. If it's a B-side track, then it does not have a music video attached to it. Make sense? Okay. All right. So let's begin. We're starting off with the album that began everything. We have Too Cool for School. So we have Too Cool for School, which is the intro, skit, interlude, I Like It, outro, Circle Room Cypher, and then a couple of the hidden tracks. So there's a skit on there, and then Road/Path.
So for this one, since I haven't like listened to it as much as the other like albums, I'm actually gonna choose just one.
Yep, that's fair.
Because I don't want to go and choose like tracks that I haven't, like I don't especially remember.
Yeah.
And the one track I'm gonna choose is Too Cool for School.
Yeah.
That track is amazing.
Banger.
Yeah.
It's a banger. I don't know. Yeah. Too Cool for School is definitely on mine. I would say I Like It is my second one. Because
sometimes just from the titles you're like, I don't especially remember. Especially with like an artist that their discography is like so like big. Extensive. Yeah.
I don't know if I have a third one actually, because the title tracks would be a third one.
Yeah.
So Too Cool for School and I Like It.
All right.
Next. ORUL 82 question mark.
This album.
So we have the intro, which is titled Intro ORUL 82 question mark. We have the skit, If I Ruled the World, Coffee, Cypher Part 1, Attack on Bangtan, Paldo Gangsan, and then outro Lovin' School.
This one I have 3.
I have 3 as well.
We On.
Oh yeah.
Coffee.
Yep.
And Attack on Bangtan. I love Attack on Bangtan.
It's so
such
good.
a good
it's
song.
so good. Okay, mine, We On.
Also, that one was kind of easy.
It's really a toss-up for me. We On, Coffee. I think for me, it's If I Ruled the World.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good one.
It is what it is. Okay, so School Love Affair. We have Intro School Love Affair, the skit, Where Did You Come From, Tomorrow, Cypher Part 2, Spinebreaker, Jump, Outro, Purpose.
Okay, so School Love Affair.
Yeah.
Spinebreaker.
Nah, yeah.
I fucking love Spinebreaker.
So good.
And Jump.
Oh, okay.
I know one of the ones you're gonna pick. Go ahead.
Tomorrow.
Yep, there it is.
The first one I say, there it is. Yes, Tomorrow is top tier. Jump. Oh, this is really hard. I think Spinebreaker is the other one.
Na 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 na.
Yeah. It's iconic. I mean, come on. So
yeah, I knew you were gonna choose Tomorrow. It was kind of hard for me to not choose it, but like,
I get
School Love Affairs.
I know. So we also have a special edition, which added Just One Day and Make It Right, or Miss Right, not Make It Right, Miss Right,
Yeah.
Just One Day onto this list. So I thought I would add it because there's a couple of
So I get
changes.
to choose 3 more.
So my thought process here is you can change your answer.
Oh.
If you want. Or keep it the way that it is.
I think the only one I would change would be School Love Affair and put Just One Day. And then I'd keep Spinebreaker and Jump.
I really love Miss Right.
Like, yeah, I do. I also love Miss Right. But I'm just like, I love Spinebreaker and Jump like more.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Just One Day is like, if you're an ARMY, it's like the song you're able to sing.
Yeah. It's the song, you know what I'm saying? Even people who are not ARMY know that song. That's how like iconic it is.
Well, also in My Kid to Come, whenever it pans to them be sitting, the first thing I yelled was like, "Oh my god, it's Just One Day." Literally.
Also, the dance practice to this song is the most hilarious video I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know what Tay was laughing about the whole time. Like, I would like some
I mean, even like when they did like Bang Bang Con, when they did Just One Day, I was like, oh my god, they haven't performed this song in so freaking long.
I know. Okay, so for me, I think I'm gonna stick with Tomorrow. Obviously, that song is iconic.
Yeah, that one is not gonna change for you.
It's never gonna change. Just One Day, and I think I'm gonna change it to Miss Right because I don't know. There's something about that song that I really like.
Yeah, Miss Right is really good.
It's so good. All right, Dark and Wild. Here we go. Intro, What Am I to You? Hip Hop Lover, Let Me Know, Rain, Cypher Part 3, Interlude, What Are You Doing? You Can Turn Off Your Cell Phone, Blanket Kick / Embarrassed, 24/7 equals Heaven, Look Here, Second Grade, Outro, Does That Make Sense?
Ready for this?
Yes.
Intro, What Am I to You?
Oh.
I love that song.
I'm surprised.
Second Grade.
Yeah, but that's not a surprise.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Cypher Part 3.
Oh. Very interesting. Okay.
Am I surprising you right now?
You really are. Okay, so for me...
Though, could you turn off your cell phone? Was a close one too.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Okay, Rain. Look Here. I think Cypher Part 3 had to be on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting into some sticky spots.
Going rabid.
Oh, don't I know it? Okay, so HYYH part 1.
Juan.
All right, intro, blooming.
Booming.
Booming, it's booming. Blooming Youth, Hold Me Tight, the skit, Boys with Fun, Converse High, Moving On, outro, Love Is Not Over.
Hello, bird. Boys with Fun.
Yeah.
Love Is Not Over.
Yeah.
And Converse High.
Oh.
Converse High is spicy.
It's spicy. I really, there's something about that song. Okay, Love Is Not Over, obviously. If that one is not on there, everybody would be questioning my morals. Love Is Not Over, Hold Me Tight.
Okay.
And Converse High, because I love a good,
spicy.
I love a spicy song. All right. HYOH part 2.
Sorry.
Intro, Nevermind, Butterfly, Wayland 52, My City, Bapse, Skit, Dead
This one
Leaves,
is especially
House
hard.
of Cards. This is so hard.
This one is especially hard.
It's so hard. It's getting harder.
It's getting so hard.
It's getting harder and harder. Okay. All right. Okay, I think I have mine.
Okay, go first then. Okay. It's your turn.
Ooh, okay, House of Cards.
Yeah.
Obviously. Again.
I knew this one was, yeah.
This is, okay. Wayland.
I would choose the whole album if I could.
I would agree.
Okay, so but Wayland 52, that's what you said, right?
House of Cards, Wayland 52. This last one is hard because it's between like 3 different ones. If I could make a separate list, these would be on it. I think my other one has to be Bepse. I'm sticking by that. I'm standing by this.
Okay.
I'm standing by it.
Mine will either surprise you or you'd be like, that's very par for the jam course.
Okay.
Never mind. Absolutely love that song. Yes. Bepse.
Duh.
And My City.
Oh, that one is a surprise to me. Yeah.
I listen to My City a lot, actually.
Honestly.
Surprisingly,
like, it was between Wayland 52 and Butterfly, but I
would have like picked the whole album.
I would have chose Wayland 50, or I chose Wayland 52 because I have like a whale tattoo, so it's got like a special meaning to me.
That's understandable.
Okay, Young Forever. The most beautiful moments in life, Young Forever. Here we go. Intro, Blooming Youth, 3, or Hold Me Tight, Butterfly, the prologue mix, My City, Bepse, epilogue, Young Forever, Converse High, Moving On, Wayland 52, Butterfly, House of Cards, Love Is Not Over, and then there's an alternate remix of Butterfly.
Okay. I'm keeping My City.
Yeah.
I listened to this song too much to not
include it.
Pick it again.
Yeah.
Bepse.
Yeah.
And Young Forever. That one was hard. Because like Converse High.
Yeah. I know. Okay, Young Forever has to be still on this list.
Yep.
I feel like I've chosen House of Cards and Love Is Not Over for the other 2 albums. However, they are top tier songs to me. But I'm gonna do Young Forever, House of Cards.
Okay.
Oh, this last one. Butterfly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep on getting harder.
Oh, right? I know. Okay. Wings. Intro, Boy Meets Evil, Begin, Lie, Stigma, First Love, Reflection, Mama, Awake, Lost, Cypher Part 4, Am I Wrong, 21st Century Girl, Dulcet, interlude Wings.
Ah! Okay.
Yeah. Go off.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Wings.
Uh-huh.
And 21st Century Girl.
Ooh.
That was hard. But I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
I hate myself.
All right, dual set.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong? Oh, 21st Century Girl.
Yep.
That was hard. And it's gonna get harder. Like, it's gonna get 10 times harder.
No.
All right, You Never Walk Alone. Intro, Boy Meets Evil. Begin, Lie, Stigma, First Love, Reflection, Mama, Awake, Lost, BTS Cypher Part 4, Am I Wrong, 21st Century Girls, Dual Set, Outro, Wings, You Never Walk Alone.
I'm gonna stick to what I chose, even though I love You Never Walk Alone.
Okay.
Because realistically, it's like the only one that changed.
Yes. Okay, so Young Forever is still up there.
Mm-hmm.
Wings. Outro, Wings. The reason I didn't choose it the first time was because the interlude is shorter than the actual
I mean,
outro.
Young Forever is not in there.
It's not. Okay, so Outro, Wings.
Yep.
Dual Set.
Yep.
Am I Wrong?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The Love Yourself series. Here we go.
Now.
Love Yourself, Her. Intro, Serendipity.
Oh.
Best of Me, Dimple, Pied Piper, Skit, Mic Drop, Go Go, Outro, Her, Skit, and C. This one is hard, man. God. Okay. I think I have it. The next one's gonna be 10 times harder for me, but I think I have Her.
Go ahead.
Okay. Best of Me.
Yeah.
Outro, Her.
Okay.
Pied Piper. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. C is like a really close. It's so close on that list.
Okay. Serendipity.
Yeah, okay.
Best of Me.
Yeah.
And Pied Piper.
I'm surprised that Mic Drop is not on that.
It's not
the remix version. Got it. Okay.
I love that Mic Drop version, but I prefer the I've said this before, I prefer the remix.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Love Yourself, Tear. For me, this is the hardest album.
Cry.
Okay. Intro,
and crying on the inside.
Intro, Singularity, The Truth Untold, 134340, Paradise, Love Maze, Magic Shop, Ampamand, So What, Outro, Tear.
If Paradise is not on your list, I'm actually gonna fly to Alberta and slap you. You talk so much about this song that if it's not on your top 3, I'm actually gonna fly and slap you. Go ahead.
Make me go first. Okay.
Yeah.
Paradise.
Thank you. You're safe for now.
Okay. Paradise. Okay. Love Maze.
Yeah. Okay.
Magic Shop.
Yeah. I kind of expected it.
It was.
I kind of expected it from you.
It was really hard because 134340, The Truth Untold, and So What are like such a close.
Oh yeah.
They're so up there for me.
That's another one that like both of us would have picked the entire album.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Truth Untold.
Yeah.
So
I
What?
Figured. Yeah.
And Tear.
Yeah. Oh, Tear. Okay.
I'm gonna finish my coffee on this. There you go.
All right.
That was hard because I love Unpunman, I love Love Maze, Magic Shop.
I know.
The
whole album.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang. All right. So, Love Yourself, Answer. is a compilation, but it's also got new songs on it as well, so that's why I'm including it on the list. Euphoria, Trivia Just Dance, Serendipity, the full-length version, Dimple, Trivia Love, Her, Singularity, The Truth Untold featuring Steve Aoki, Trivia Seesaw, Tear, Epiphany, I'm Fine, Idol, Answer, Love Myself, Magic Shop, Best of Me, Go Go, Pom Man.
Wouldn't Idol not be on here? Same with Euphoria? Because they're not B-sides, they have...
Oh, Idol definitely not. There we go, sorry. It was probably on there twice, that's why.
I was like, Idol, go away.
Go away, Idol, okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pick some different ones from the other albums.
Yeah.
Because I can.
Yes. It's our game.
I already picked them, so I can pick some other ones now.
Exactly.
Euphoria.
Okay.
Seesaw.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Fine.
Okay.
The two first ones were really obvious, but
yes.
I didn't pick them on the last two albums, so
there you go. I'm Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Answer, Love Myself, mostly because I sobbed so hard at the concert. Like, my mom and you looked over and Lenny and I are just sobbing. Like, we were having, okay, this is like a funny moment. We were having like a full conversation during the concert. The list of Spring Day, Love Yourself, Answer, and Save Me came on. Both of us stopped mid-conversation, started sobbing. Like, we turned to each other afterwards and we were just like, And then my mom and you looked at us and you were just like, okay.
I mean, we're both like
okay?
Having emotions, but not on your level.
I was sobbing. Anyway, it's a whole thing. Yeah. I'm Fine. Answer, Love Myself, and Dimple is my...
Yeah.
I
get it.
Yeah. All right. Map of the Soul, Persona.
That's when I come in.
Yes. Microcosmos or Microcosmos, depending on how you say it. Make It Right, Home, Je m'ai vu, Dionysus.
I hate this game.
You did agree to play, so here we are.
I know. Home.
Yeah.
Microcosmos.
Uh-huh.
And Je m'ai vu. Just because of the sheer amount of me choosing these songs as my songs of the week.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Microcosmos.
Mm-hmm.
Home, obviously.
Yep.
This third one is really hard. I'm gonna choose Dionysus though.
Yep. Makes sense.
Okay, Map of the Soul 7. I know this is gonna be very hard for you. Make It Right.
Was my first comeback, yo.
Yeah. Make It Right, Je m'ai vu, Dionysus, Filter, My Time, Louder Than Bombs, Ugh, 0 O'Clock, Inner Child, Friends, Moon, Respect, We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal. Okay, I have 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Louder Than Bombs.
Uh-huh.
We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal.
We both agree on these ones.
Now, for my third one, I think for me, I'm gonna choose Moon.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes.
It makes sense. I also have Louder Than Bombs and We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal. But my third one is gonna be Respect.
Ooh, that is a great choice. Okay, last and final album, because I'm not going to include Proof because it's a anthology album, so it's got like all of these songs on that album.
Yeah.
So B is our final album on this list of B-side tracks. So Fly to My Room, Blue and Gray, The Skit, Telepathy, Disease, and Stay.
Fuck my life.
It's hard.
Blue and Gray.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
Yeah.
And Stay.
Ooh,
it was almost Telepathy, Disease, and Stay.
I know. Okay, so Blue and Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Disease.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fly to My Room.
Nice.
It was gonna be Telepathy, but I think for me, Disease beats Telepathy by like a little bit because of that bridge section.
Yeah.
It really just like puts it over the top for me.
I get you.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we've done B-side tracks, we can finally do title tracks. So we can pick a top 5 of all the title tracks that they've ever released. So again, I'm defining title tracks as if they have a music video, minus the solo songs because I did not include those. If they have a music video, it's a title track. Are you ready?
No.
Okay. Well, we're doing it anyway. All right.
Know.
We Are Bulletproof Part 2. No More Dream. No. Boy in Love. Just One Day. Why is Just One Day in there?
I mean, it has a video.
All right, whatever. Just One Day. It's our game. We'll make it up. Just One Day. Danger. War of Hormone. I Need You. Dope. Run. Fire. Save Me. Blood, Sweat, Tears. Spring Day. Not Today. DNA. Mic Drop. Fake Love. Idol. Airplane Part 2. Intro Persona. Boy with Love featuring Halsey. Heartbeat we can eliminate. I don't care about that. It's an OST.
I mean, we should also remove Intro Persona because it's a solo song.
Yes, you're right. And Ego, I guess, too.
In Ego, yeah.
Black Swan. Or, sorry, Lights. Black Swan on... Life Goes On, Dynamite, Permission to Dance, Butter, Stay Gold, Film Out, Yet to Come.
I'm feeling sick.
Okay, this is like, it's hard because there are so many amazing songs on here.
I love all of them.
Yes, I love all of them in different ways. Okay, I think I got my top 5.
Go for it.
Okay, Save Me.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's my ARMY song. It has to be on here. Spring Day.
Yep.
Black Swan. See, the last little bit gets hard. Blood, Sweat, Tears.
Okay.
Life Goes On.
Okay.
Idol was like so close. Oh my god, Idol. Ah! All right, what's yours?
Okay. Well, Boy with Love.
Obviously.
Because it's my ARMY song.
Uh-huh.
Save Me.
Yes.
Black Swan.
Yeah.
I have to put Life Goes On because I have it tattooed on my arm.
Yeah.
And Yet to Come.
Oh.
Because of all the nostalgia in that video.
Yeah.
That's fair. There. Yeah.
Honestly, like Fire and Run were so
Fire,
close.
Run, Fake Love.
I Need You. Oh,
DNA.
Fake Love.
Okay, let's move on before I actually start to cry.
Okay. So this next one we can decide what we want to do, because now that we've done the B-side tracks and the title tracks, we don't necessarily need to do this category. It would be the top 3 songs from every album.
Let's do it. Why not?
All right. Okay, so top 3 songs. This includes the B-side and the title tracks.
I'm just like, let's do it.
All right, Too Cool for School. I've already said them, so I'm not going to say them again. What are your top 3 choices?
We Are Bulletproof Part 2.
Yeah.
No More Dream.
Yeah.
And Too Cool for School because I just picked one earlier.
Right.
So now I have 3.
We Are Bulletproof Part 2. No More Dream, and I Like It. All right. ORUL82. What are yours?
Attack on Bangtan and Staying.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
And Coffee.
Coffee. We On. No.
That was also mine. Well, almost also mine.
School love affair. So we can do maybe a combo between School Love Affair and the special edition.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All
right. Boy in Love.
That's a good choice.
Just One Day. And I'm gonna keep Spinebreaker. I love Spinebreaker.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just One Day. Miss Right.
Okay.
I don't think mine changed.
No.
No, it did not.
It did not.
All right, Dark and Wild.
Danger.
Yeah.
Second Grade.
Ooh.
What Am I to You?
Ooh. Okay.
Junie on that track.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So.
Danger. Rain. Oh man, the last one is hard.
I love War Hormone, but
Look Here.
Okay.
All right. HYYH Part 1.
Dope.
Yeah.
Boys with Fun. Converse
High. I Need You. Love Is Not Over.
Yep.
Converse High.
All right, Part 2.
Part 2. Run.
Yep.
House of Cards. Wayland 52.
Okay. I think mine's not gonna change. Never Mind My City and Bepsy.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Oh, Bepsy. God. All right, Young Forever. Oh, this is so hard for me.
Yeah, this is really hard. Bepsy Staying. Fire and Save Me.
Fire. Save Me. House of Cards.
Okay.
Wings.
21st Century Girl.
Nice, yeah.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Am
I wrong?
Okay.
We need to not think too much about these ones. That's why we're kind of doing rapid fire.
21st Century Girl.
Yep.
Am I wrong? This last one is hard, but I think I'm gonna go with Blood, Sweat, Tears.
Okay. You Never Walk Alone.
Outro Wings.
Yep.
Spring Day. Not Today.
Okay. Outro Wings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Spring Day.
It's gotta be Spring Day Supremacy. All right. Her.
Pied Piper.
Yeah. Obviously.
Serendipity. Best of Me. DNA was so close.
Yeah. DNA. Best of Me. Pied Piper.
Okay. Here.
This one is so hard.
Here.
Okay. Paradise.
Yep.
Paradise, Love Me, Magic Shop. I'm not going to change.
Okay.
I stand by my choice.
Out with Tear. Fake Love. So What?
Okay. Answer.
Euphoria. That doesn't change. The Truth Untold with Steve Aoki and Seesaw. Even though Idol was so close. I love Idol.
Okay. I'm Fine. Answer, Love Myself. Those didn't change.
Yep.
Idol.
Also, Mic Drop, Steve Aoki was almost there too.
Yeah. Idol is going to be my third one, I think.
Persona.
Microcosmos. Home. Boy with Love.
It's the same one for me. Boy with Love, Microcosmos, and Home.
Matching, twinning.
Twinsies.
Okay, Map of the Soul 7.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Black Swan.
Yeah.
We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal. The last one is invalid.
We don't talk about her ever.
We don't talk about this one. There you go.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Louder Than Bombs.
Yep.
Black Swan. We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal. It was 0 o'clock, like this much, but I already chose it as my unit song. So
yep.
That's why I'm picking.
All right, B.
Oh boy. Okay, I don't think actually mine changed. I think.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe I did this. Okay, hang on. Okay, no. You know what? It's fine. Blue and Gray. Disease. Stay. As much as I love Life Goes On, I feel like it's still the B-side tracks for me that win it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Stay, Telepathy, and Blue Gray. Even though I love Life Goes On, I have it tattooed. These songs are my loves.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so between Proof and the singles, we'll just add them all together. Born Singer.
Or we could just choose one.
Oh, okay.
From each of them.
Proof has the 3. We have Born Singer, Run BTS, Yet to Come. For me, it's easy. It's Run BTS.
Same.
And then the singles, which are the English singles, Dynamite, Permission to Dance, Butter. For me, it's Butter. I think that's the strongest single out of those ones.
Yep. Yes, but I'm going to pick Permission to Dance.
That's fair. That is fair. Okay, so before we move on to the solo albums of each of our lovely rappers, I thought that we would add one more category, which is favorite ARMY songs.
Okay.
So ARMY songs, to me anyway, are songs that are dedicated to ARMY from BTS. So We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal. Doset.
Yeah.
I feel like it's on that list. Microcosmos.
Yep.
Make It Right, I think, is also on that list.
Yeah.
Magic Shop.
Yep.
0 o'clock. Answer, Love Myself.
I feel like Outro Wings could also count on there.
I agree. I was gonna add So What onto there as well.
Yep. So What and Stay.
Stay, yeah. What else?
Are we doing 1 or 3?
I don't know. Wayland 52.
Yep. I don't like you giggling. Permission to Dance.
Permission to Dance, yeah.
And Yet to Come. Honestly.
Yet to Come, yeah, Yet to Come. For Youth, I think, should also be on there.
Yeah, also that should have been on the Proof one.
You're
Just
right.
saying.
No, you're right. I think that's it, right?
Okay.
You guys
can do want to do.
Let us know down below what you think we're missing. Let's do top 3 since there's many of them.
Yeah. We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal has to be on there. For me. Yet to Come. Because, like, it's impossible not to put it on there as well. Especially with the meaning with, like, the end of chapter 1 and blah, 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 and all that thing. So What? That was hard.
Okay, Magic Shop. For me, I think that is my ARMY song. Like that's my comfort song, so it has to be on there.
Yeah, I should have said Microcosmos, but the one I chose, I think, were
Oh god, why is this so difficult? Okay, Magic Shop. So What? Oh man, it's so hard. I think it's We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal.
I was like, if you don't put that song on there, I'm actually gonna freak out.
It was really hard not to choose Wayland 52 as well.
Are you becoming shocked?
I am. It's coming. Okay, so before we move on to solo songs, I also want to do the Japanese songs as well. So let's do that one.
Good.
Intro, The Stars, Wake Up, Outro, For You, Good Day, Let Go, Film Out, Crystal Snow, Don't Leave Me, Introduction Youth, Introduction, I don't know how to say that, so we're just gonna...
Intro something.
Outro, Crack. Lights Stay Gold, Intro Calling, Your Eyes Tell, Outro, The Journey.
Okay.
Top 3.
Good Day.
Uh-huh.
Don't Leave Me.
Uh-huh.
Lights.
Let Go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is hard for me because
yeah, that was pretty hard. I had to not think about it.
Stay Gold, like I literally cried to that song.
Yeah. Stay Gold and Your Eyes Tell. I cried.
Okay, Let Go.
Like,
Don't Leave Me.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't put Don't Leave Me on there.
Yeah, I love that song a lot. Okay, all right. Let Go, Don't Leave Me, Your Eyes Tell. Nice. Okay, solo albums. This is our last category.
We're doing per album, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we have our lovely rap line has 2 albums each, so it's easy.
I'm gonna be real honest. I haven't listened to RM's solo albums as fair. Much as I have the other 2.
Agreed. Yeah.
But I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay, so Namjoon is up first. His self-titled album RM has the songs Voices, Do You, Awakening, Monster, Throwaway, Joke, God Rap, Rush, Life, Adrift, and I Believe featuring BTS.
I have to go with Do You. It's too iconic not to pick.
Oh, it really is. I know. That's like I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna pick Do You as well. That the rap section of that is iconic.
But Monster was like a close second.
Such a close second. Yeah. Such a close second. And also for me, I think I Believe is also on that list of like really close. But Do You.
Do You is too iconic not to pick. Yeah.
It's iconic. Okay, so his next album, Mono, has Tokyo, Soul, Moonchild, Bad Eye, Good, Everything Goes. This is very hard for me.
And Forever Rain.
I'm so sorry.
Moonchild for me. Again, too iconic not to pick for me. Also, I think it's actually like the only RM like mixtape song I have on my K-pop playlist. Because I have like a BTS playlist, I have like a TXT, blah blah, but I have like an all-time K-pop. Yeah. And I think that's the only one that's on there. It's too extensive for me to look. It's the only one that I think it is.
Okay, this is very hard for me because
it's really hard.
This album
Mono is so special.
It's so special, and all of the songs on Mono are literally iconic. For me, I think I'm gonna choose Forever Rain because I put that song on when it's like raining outside and I just like sit and listen to it and listen to the rain, and it brings me so much joy. I think my second to that would have to be Soul. Like if I was going to choose another one, I think Soul would be my other one. I Love You, I Hate You, Soul is just honestly, I feel that way about My City a lot of the time. Like I love it.
That's how natives are, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right, A to the D. It's August D time.
To the U to the SD.
It's August D. So we have his self-titled album August D as the first one. So intro, DT Suga. 2 is August D. Give It to Me, Skit 724148. 140503, The Last, Tony Montana, Interlude Dream Reality, So Far Away.
Okay.
This is hard.
So if I could make a top 3,
yeah,
it'd be August D.
Uh-huh.
Give It to Me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And So Far Away. But I have to choose So Far Away. I think it's the song from this album that I listen to the most.
Agreed.
Because the contrast between Yoongi's rap and Suran's voice is amazing.
Yes.
And the lyrics are so deep and profound.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, my heart.
Yeah. Oh man, I agree. I think it's So Far Away for me as well. But August D is probably my second because that was the first.
I just wish it was on Spotify.
I know. Give It to Me and The Last are also up there as well. I freaking love those songs. But So Far Away, I agree. I think there's something really profound about that song.
It's just such a good way to end that mixtape.
Agreed.
Such a good way.
Such a good way. All right, we have D2. We have Moonlight, Deshita, What Do You Think, Strange, 28, Burn It, People, Hunsol, Intro, Set Me Free, Dear My Friend. This is hard.
So I'm choosing the whole album.
You can't. Cheating.
I know. Cheater. If I could do a top 3, I would do Moonlight.
Yeah.
Dear My Friend. And People.
Ooh.
I love Deshita. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But the one I would actually like top first one is Moonlight. I mean, I literally chose it as one of my BTS songs.
You did.
It's such a good song.
This is hard because
you can't blame me.
I can't. I really can't. Because there's a couple on here like the feet, like Burn It is like so good.
Burn It is amazing.
It's so good.
You know how much I love Max too.
Okay, Moonlight. I think for me it's gonna be People as my song for this album.
I get it.
I love Deshita so much because damn, that man went in. He went hard, and the fact that like
that song is on my like Janelle and Jacob car playlist, and I'm just like, hell yeah.
The bridge to that song gets me every single time. But I think People for me hits me in a
also
different
love
way.
Set Me Free.
Oh yeah,
it's
and Strange with him and RM, like come on, it's so good.
Oh,
all right, last one. J to the Hope.
J Hope.
All right, Hope World. That's the first one. So we have Hope World, Piece by Piece, Daydream, Baseline, Hot Sing, Airplane, Blue Side.
Okay, if I could do a top 3, Blue Side.
Oh yeah.
Daydream.
Yeah.
And Piece of Peace. But I'm choosing Piece of Peace.
Okay.
After hearing it at Lollapalooza, even though it was online, it just everything changed.
Oh, so good.
Because before Lollapalooza, I probably would have chosen Blue Side.
Makes sense. Okay, if I top 3 would be for me Hope World, Piece of Peace, Blue Side. But I think I agree with your assessment. I'm choosing Piece of Peace because hearing it live, and like we did hear Hope World and Blue Side live, but I think Piece of Peace was just
it was like, such a surprise, but like such a pleasant surprise.
Such a pleasant surprise.
Especially with like Equal Sign being like performed as well. It just works out so well.
All right, last one, Jack in the Box. So we have Intro, Pandora's Box, More, Stop, Equal Sign, Music Box, Reflection, What If, Safety Zone, Future, Arson.
Okay, again, if I could do a top 3, More, Arson. I just fell in love with those 2 songs.
Yeah.
and the music videos are just so powerful.
They're really great.
Safety Zone. But I will choose More.
Oh.
As my song. Also, have you ever listened to More Bass Boosted?
Yes.
You should.
It's incredible.
More. We did it in the car yesterday. It was so good.
So good. Okay. My top 3 Equal Sign, Safety Zone, What If. Those are my top 3. Yeah. I love More and Arsene. We reacted to it. You know how much I love those songs. It's really hard to choose a top 1 for me.
Yeah, I would have picked the whole album. But again, we can't.
I feel like the one that hit me the hardest, I think, for me is Safety Zone. Just like him going through this, like, what is my safe place? Like, where can I go? Where can I be? Like, that hits hard. And so Safety Zone is my choice.
All right. We did it.
We did it. There's probably some categories we're missing. There's probably some
I think we did enough.
We're missing, but we did quite a bit. Let us know down below if there's any other categories that we were missing and what were those songs that you were going to put on those lists. If you want us to do this again, let us know and we'll do it with like different categories and all this kind of stuff. But I had a lot of fun trying to like decide all of these things. It was very hard because BTS's discography is just extensive, but it's also just so good. And it's really hard to choose the favorites off of these albums because a lot of them have very special places. I didn't choose a favorite album or anything like that because
I mean, we probably both would have picked Here.
Well, yeah, obviously. It's Here.
We've talked about this before.
It's Here. But there are like Map of the Soul 7, B, Young Forever, HYYH. Like there's so many amazing songs and stuff on here.
How did we get through this? That's the real question.
But yeah, that is the BTS song Showdown. You're welcome. A game that I made up for no reason, but I feel
it was a fun game.
It's a fun game.
All right, now let's head on to artist shoutouts.
Yes. So my artist this week is our friends over at Only 7 Shop. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Those are like new friends that we've made like a couple months ago, like
very
4
recently.
months ago.
Yeah.
And they're so nice.
They're so nice.
We had like a whole like Zoom, it's just like hangout session. It was so nice.
It was so nice to chat.
And yeah, I just excited for our next hangout session. I mean, they make like amazing products, so go give them some love and
absolutely.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it. We love you, girls, so much.
Bye.
So my artist this week is Mandu Deco Stickers. So they make a lot of like photo card sleeves, stickers, like companions to collecting, and
I just saw a Subin.
Always Subin. Yeah, so I've been really into wanting to like obviously keep my photo cards very protected and organized in my binders because
oh my god,
getting out of hand.
JK just followed me on Instagram.
Oh my god, congratulations. Jimin's followed me like 3 times.
Yeah, JK is like, this is the 3rd fake JK account that's followed me.
Don't ever trust anybody who's pretending to be them ever. But anyway, so
not funny, sorry.
yeah, they make like photo card sleeves. They have like a bunch of different sizes. They're from the US, so pretty close and convenient for our North American armies. So yeah,
I'll have to definitely look into it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to our songs of the week.
Okay, so
now that we went through the showdown.
God.
Songs of the week.
My BTS song is Youth, partly because they performed it, but partly because I've been listening to that song a lot and thinking about them and how much I love them and how much I'm looking forward to the Busan concert and to whatever future that may come of that. My non-BTS song is Good Boy Gone Bad, a complete opposite to Youth. By
that performance was so good. Yes. TXT.
I think I haven't listened actually to the Roses new album. That was going to be my non-BTS song, but I haven't listened to the entirety of the album. So when I do, it'll probably be next week.
La Seraphim is having a comeback.
Oh yes.
I'm excited.
And what are your songs this week?
My BTS song is Black Swan.
An icon. A queen.
I don't need to explain myself. Really.
Absolutely not.
And my non-BTS song is Gunshot by Cart.
Oh, very interesting choice.
It's like so different from most of their other like title tracks, like Ring the Alarm or Onana or Hola Hola. It's so good. It has like a much more like darker vibe. But it suits them so well.
Yeah.
So those are my songs this week.
Amazing.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up, shall we?
Yeah, we've been talking forever.
We've been on long enough. I finished my coffee. My water is almost gone. So, as usual, we have a new podcast episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. You can also listen to us basically on any app you would listen to your podcasts on the go, or you can also find us on our social medias at Army ThinkTank or at Army ThinkTank Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note, have a good week.
Have a good week, everybody.
And we'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. Have fun at the concert.
Bye.
Bye.